Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How are you all doing? Welcome back to some more Medieval Kingdoms for Total War Attila. We're starting a brand new campaign series here today, voted by you guys. We are playing as the Holy Roman Empire. This is episode 1. Now guys, if this video can hit 400 likes within 24 hours, I will do a double upload here today and release the second episode instantly. But let's get stuck into the campaign. The Holy Roman Empire 1, the Kingdom of Castile and Leon, the Kingdom of Sweden and Flanders were very, very close as well, but it was the Holy Roman Empire who managed to win it. So, let's get stuck into the campaign. I'll see you guys on the campaign map. Okay guys, welcome to the campaign map. I did skip the intro, of course. It's just the stock standard Age of Charlemagne intro, but we're playing as the Holy Roman Empire. Hopefully, we can make a huge empire and, well, at the end of the day, we're not really Roman, nor that holy, so yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun this campaign. So let's have a look at the campaign map and the diplomacy and sort of see how the world is shaping up a bit now, shall we? So we're currently at war with Flanders, sexy Flanders. Then we've got the Kingdom of Sweden up in the north in modern day Denmark. Obviously Sweden isn't in the Age of Charlemagne map. I don't think it's even in the Grand Campaign. Is there a settlement here? I can't remember off the top of my head. But regardless, we have 4 vassals. We have the Latin Empire here in Milan. We have the Swiss cantons here as well. They don't like me at all. Then we've got this duchy here to our west, and then we've got the Duchy of Bavaria. Now guys, please do take into consideration that this mod is in very early stages of development and is subject to change. It's being updated constantly. So as you can see here, we've just got the Age of Charlemagne badge. All the download links are in the description below if you want to play this mod. Download the mod and play along with me. You will need the Age of Charlemagne DLC though. But yeah, like I said, it should be a lot of fun. For example, technically my faction leader is Charlemagne, but let's just say it's an ancestor, because Carloman's his brother. He's currently the faction leader of the France, and we have Prince Pepin, who's one. We're probably going to need to adopt someone as well at some point. But yeah, after this series, I might do a Spanish campaign. We could even do Flanders or Hungary. Hungary looked really quite cool. That'd be interesting. But yeah. Right, let's have a sort of a bit of a plan for the series. So I think we should take up and knock out Sweden as quickly as possible. We've got a potential push to the east, taking out the Grand Duchy of Lithuania, and Poland will be quite cool. We haven't had that much fighting over there. Maybe even the Kingdom of Hungary and the Principality of Serbia. I do obviously want to deal with the major factions, pushing into France more than likely, and then maybe into England. We could go down into Iberia, finish off the Kingdom of Castile and Leon. Maybe we could do a crusade, purge the Islamic states down there. We could also push into the Italian peninsula, but in what order? I don't know. It sort of depends upon our vassals. For example, if the Swiss cantons revolt, we might have to push down into Switzerland. This duchy here, what's it called? Lorangren? I don't know how to say that. And then we've got the Duchy of Bavaria. We're going to make a Germanic kingdom. These guys would be really cool to play as. The Duchy of Bavaria down in Munich. And a bit of modern day Austria as well, I would say. The Latin Empire here don't like me. We've also got the Byzantines way to the south. So, what I want to do first is, I think we'll dive into the construction pool and just sort of see where my territories are. So up in the north we have Hamburg, however you like to say it. So we've got Hamburg, Bremen, and, okay, Osnabrück here. What I want to do in Bremen is build a chapel, because I'm pretty sure we're a Christian faction, are we? Yeah, we are. Now, at the moment, as I've just seen, it's 100% paganism. Minus 31. Holy shit. We need to get that religion conversion up as quickly as possible. And I'm sort of inclined to make a court here in Hamburg. Right, so we've got Bremen here. Right, moving to the next. Here, we've got Eastphalia. That's Saxony, the province. Okay, so we're going to have to expand here as well. Build another church. I would like to convert Magdeburg. Alright. We got Paderborn here. We're gonna have to convert this. Halt that conversion. Convert this. This needs to be converted first. We also want to try and get a chapel here. Okay, pushing further south to Frankfurt, Wurzburg, Frankfurt, and Holstadt. In Frankfurt, we'll expand because we're going to need a chapel. And that's all my territory for the time being. So we essentially have no money. Right, okay, so we have Charlemagne and Pippin. Now, we need more family members. We need to expand our family tree. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to adopt a noble. Once my legitimate family, like my blood family, sort of flourishes and prospers, maybe we can get a couple more brothers for Pippin, and maybe he can get married off. What I'll do is I'll just basically kill and just murder the adopted line. Because, yeah, we won't need them once we have our own family. But at the moment, we're very, very vulnerable because we've only got our Charlemagne here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to adopt someone. So we've got Eggihard, who is 32. Cool name. We have Roland, who is 24. And we have Anselm, who's 36. We have Regenfried, Anselm here, and Arnulf. I think I'm going to go with Roland, simply because he's 24. He's the youngest out of the two. Does he have any sort of... Yeah, I was just trying to think. Arnulf has a fearless warrior. We might adopt him as well, maybe. He might be alright. To be fair, they might die and we might not have to adopt more. So let's adopt Roland. Get him into the family tree. I guess we can... drop some of these. I think we don't even need people. No, we do. Let's try and drop some of these nobles into governors. So let's put you up here in the north in Saxony. Let's put you up in the north here. It doesn't actually cost me to bring them in, but I don't want to bring too many of them in, of course. Wait, what? Oh, we've got territory down in Italy, do we? Oh, I'm blind. I didn't even notice. Let's chuck you in Eastphalia for the time being. So we can go with food production and public order. Or we can go with minus mercenary recruitment pool, decrease immigrants. No, I don't really want to do that just yet. We'll go with the minus... No, we'll go with the food and the public order. Have we got Oh, we do too. I forgot we have this little region here. Right, so we have Ravenna, Bologna, and Verona. We have a nice little holiday home down in Italy. Oh, I forgot. So we might actually be drawn into a little bit more of the walls down there. Okay, okay. We do have friendly territory that we can pass through. Right, so, technology-wise, we want to go with the Royal Barracks. Firstly, it's going to take us 60 turns, but it's going to be worth it. Let's dive into diplomacy and try and get as much trade rights as possible so the Duchy of Bavaria love me. Let's get a trade agreement. Let's try and squeeze as much money as we can. The best way to make money in Age of Charlemagne, and just... It even works for Rome too in Total War Attila, is try and squeeze as much money out of the AI as possible. Especially when they're happy. Like every 3-5 turns, you actually can get... just a demand payment if they really like you, if you're not asking for anything. So we're getting a lot of money here. The Kingdom of England, I don't think we're going to go to war with them for a while, so there's no harm in trying to squeeze as much money out of them. So let's go with that, and let's try and get 900 then. Trade agreement, non-aggression pact. Perfect. Let's move to the Kingdom of Poland. They actually don't mind me at the moment. Okay. Now this money is probably going to go straight into converting that. Actually, you probably should build an army in Hamburg just in case the Swedes push in. So we might have to redirect some of it for that. Let's go with the 900. And we're going to get so much money here. Venice love me as well. Alright, cool. Let's just try and get these trade rights and non-aggressional pacts done. So it looks like 900 here is the sweet spot, guys. Let's sort by altitude again. So we got the Kingdom of Castile and Leon as well. Everyone loves me. That's awesome. We're going to be able to get so much money from these fucking idiots. Okay, let's go with the 900 there as well. Let's move to the Emirate of Cordoba. I'm not going to get a non-aggressional pact with you, but I will get trade. I need to see how much like, it might be because we've got heaps of resources as well. I don't mind trading with the Islamic factions. Just trying to get as much money as possible. It will piss off some of the Christian kingdoms, but their loss, I guess. The French, would you like a non-aggressional pact? High. I'm going to be curious to see how much money we've squeezed out of the AI at the end of this. The Duchy of Brittany, I'm quite happy to give you trade. I think it's because we've got a lot of resources and not many of the other kingdoms do. So that might be a reason for that. Right, moving down to the Byzantines. Man, a lot of trade rights and a lot of negotiations here. Sorry if this is a little bit boring, but we need a stable and strong economy before we start kicking off. Wow. We might actually go to war with these guys a bit later then, because they actually don't mind me, which I'm surprised, seeing as they are pagan. Just go with the trade then. Sometimes you can't squeeze money out of them. Utrecht here, I'm probably going to go to war soon. With the Kingdom of Portugal don't like me. Why is that? Our treaties with Cordoba. But they'll still give me a non-aggression pact and some money for trade. Probably not the money. No, oh, whoops. Okay, so who else we've got here? We've got the Duchy of Aquitaine. Yeah, it's got to do with the trade rights I have. Like I said, this is the best way to make money in Age of Charlemagne and Rome too. Trade rights and squeezing as much money out of the AI as possible. You'd be shocked as how much money I've made from the AI from this, I would think. Right. Accepted. Florenzi. Man, I'm surprised that they all wanted to trade with me. It's really blown me away. As if this is working. Alright, we're going to have to do this then. Okay, we've got the Kingdom of Naples. They're probably going to not want a non-aggressional pact. The Swiss cantons, last but not least, don't want anything. So at the end of all that, we have made 8,700. That is awesome, in my opinion. We have 10,000 coming next term. Trade rights wise, we're currently producing oil, cloth, or olive oil, salt, and wine. We're making 5,000 per trade. Once the tariffs go up, we'll be laughing. We're importing lumber, what we don't have, marble, and iron, everything except for lead. So what I want to do now is I do want to put most of that into getting my religious conversion up. So let's build Charlemagne here. Let's go with the Emperor's Guard. Okay, so let's see what we actually can recruit. So this is a bit of a taste and a bit of a tease of what we can recruit. Okay. That's cool. Okay, so we want to go with swordsmen first. We can go with urban militia. They're not very good. Let's just go with the early sergeants. Let's get 4 of them in. Spearmen-wise, they could be useful. Well, what do we got? We got pikemen here. I think I'm better off with swordsmen, though. That's the thing. We've got crossbow here. I want to get some longbowmen. That'd be ideal. But we'll get 3 units of crossbowmen. We've got a lot of decent cavalry here. I love the yellow of the Holy Roman Empire. So let's go with 2 catapults. Let's go with 2 mounted sergeants. I probably won't be able to do all of this term because there's no point of queuing it up when I can spend the money on conversion and stuff. But this is sort of the basic build that I want. So we'll just go with 4 units for the time being, and then we'll look at the cavalry. What's the best cavalry here? Okay, so we can get Duke of Austria, Austrian Knights. We can get Bavarian Knights. We can get Imperial Knights, Duke of Saxony, Saxon Knights. And then we can get the mounted crossbowmen. These guys look awesome. Okay, so we've got an army in Hamburg being constructed. Frankfurt is my capital. I might even recruit Roland down in Italy. The capital down here is Ravenna. So let's get Roland in. We'll just go with that because he's not the emperor, of course. Okay, so down in Italy, we've actually got different units. Oh, this is awesome. Can we get, like, Teutonic Knights? Yeah, so down in Italy, we actually can get these Teutonic Knights. Schwert, Bruder, I think that's how you say it. These guys look awesome. Even got some Teutonic sort of Grand Master Guard here. Very, very cool. Okay, so what do we want to go with first down here? I think we can nearly get better units down in Italy than we can in Hamburg. We can get Prussian archers. Right, we want to go with sword infantry as quickly as possible. So, okay, these are heavy sergeants. How do these compare to these guys? Oh, I want to get a couple of these guys. Let's get some heavy sergeants and let's get some of these Teutonic knights. We are playing as the Holy Roman Empire, of course, so I guess it's somewhat realistic. Okay, let's go back up to my regions here and spend that money putting it into religious buildings, because we're going to have a shit time if we're constantly dealing with rebellions because of the religious populace. It'd be a pain in the arse. Right. Let's switch everything to court so we can get the anti-corruption stuff, because that's always crucial in this. Further to the south, it seems pretty alright. So we're making 10,000 per turn now. Oh, Verona's actually in a different territory. Right, we can expand Ravenna, though. No biggie. Right, so let's get those units soon. Okay, let's end the turn and continue. We can still sign a provincial governor. It's because we've got so many. Let's chuck Roland to none of this, I think. I don't want to actually give him seats in power, because we are probably going to murder him in the not too distant future. Okay, so in the fold, the news of adoption brought to their knees. Okay, so, right, that's fine. Right, Bredon there. Okay, so now Roland is in. I could marry him off. Maybe, because we could have a succession crisis if Charlemagne dies. Like, who knows? I guess we'll try and marry him off as quickly as possible. I don't think I want to try and get a royal princess. I could try and, like... That's it. What I could do is I could divorce the emperor's wife and then get in another... I don't know, another... faction's princess, maybe like England or Spain. Nah, let's keep the Germanic blood pure. Let's give Pepin another biological brother. Right, okay, so let's have a look at what we can get here. I want to get another unit here. So let's go with 3 more crossbowmen. And then we'll start getting some cavalry. So, are these stats sort of the same? They look pretty much the same. We're getting 10,000 per turn. The Kingdom of Sweden's getting some units here now. Okay, so let's get 4 units of cavalry. Let's go with... Okay, let's go with the Duke, so... I think they're sort of the best. Let's get the Duke of Saxony, the Duke of Austria. Let's go with some Bavarian Knights as well, I think. We only need 4, so let's mix it up a bit. Let's get Imperial Knights, I think. So let's get some the Duke of Austria, the Duke of Saxony. Let's get some Imperial Knights and some Bavarian units. Very cool. Oh, we've got more guys down there. Then get the 2 crossbowmen. Probably do them last. Let's switch back. I want 2 catapults and 2 crossbowmen. Then I want the rest to be infantry, I think. So we've got 3 archers, 4 cavalry, 2 skirmishers, the most of it like that. Right, we can chuck that there quite fine. We're losing 24 per turn. Jesus, we're going to have to deal with these rebellions quite quickly. It's because we've got so much paganism in our lands. We might have to halt on this big army and just get a lot of smaller forces just to deal with it. Because it's going to be a problem if we don't sort it out. Minus 25 per turn. That's nuts. We're going to have to get some guys in. So we can get Egihard in. Just for the time being. I don't think... yeah, I'm going to have to get these guys down here because they're officers. Let's kick them out of their stuff here. I don't think I can recruit them this turn, though. No, we'll just wait. Right. Ravenna seems to be alright. We're actually alright down here. Let's go with some proper archers. Let's get 3 units of Prussian archers here. And then I guess we can just get some more infantry while we're sort of waiting. Right, money-wise, let's continue to build more churches and expand. I will try to get a battle in today's part. I reckon I will. But we'll just sort of have to see. I'm nearly inclined to break down that olives. But is that my only source of olives? It is. The only problem is we're getting bad public order penalties here in Frankfurt. Yeah, I don't want to adopt any of these guys if I can. I want to try and keep Because at the moment, my balance of power is 46, my dominion is 51. We really need to keep an eye on sort of the Senate, essentially. Let's end the turn and continue. We'll bring those generals in just to quell any full-blown rebellions, which could be a problem. But money-wise, we're doing very well. My economy is strong. Let's take the hand of marriage there. That's fine. We got 1,400 in the bank. We need armies to deal with these rebellions. So we're going to bring in Eggihard as well. So we'll get Eggihard here. Okay, let's go with what, shall we? Just infantry first. 4 units of infantry, 3 crossbowmen, and then we'll go with just some units here. That'll be fine. Down in Frankfurt as well, we'll do the same thing. Alright, cool. Go with the 4. Go with the 3. And these guys will be used eventually in my army builds. We might have to disband some of them because we won't simply need them. But hopefully it doesn't go too bad. Right, we still got 5,555 in the bank. That's quite cool. Right, what do I want to do here now? We've got 2 more units. Because we're going to be dealing with rebels, I don't think we're going to need catapults to run them down. We need speed. But catapults do slow you down a bit, so let's just go with the 4 there. Right, anywhere else where I can sort of expand or break shit down? That's going to cost 4,000. How's our religion conversion going? It's at 0. We need to we might need to break this salt down actually and upgrade this. We're still getting salt here in Hamburg. It just kind of sucks because we've got those resources we need, but we need to break them down to get these churches. And we can't really break down a farm here. We can upgrade this though. I could have swapped to the more church style here, but I don't particularly want to. Paderborn, we can get another one. Can we actually get priests? We can. They're going to be very helpful, but they cost a bit. I think I'll do that then. We're only getting a weaver here. That's what I think I'll do. This is actually very difficult because most of this is actually... I wonder if we can go to the religious view. Yeah, most of this is pagan here. Full-blown pagan, half of our empire is. So that's a bit of a pain in the ass. I don't think it's been modded in properly, like that. But hey, whatever. Maybe you're meant to have a challenge. Hamburg, let's recruit a priest then. Let's get Conrad, and we'll get him to drop his abilities. Pushing down here to here as well. Let's get another priest as well. He's going to help. I don't think we can get any more, but we're going to have a rebellion here soon. We should be able to deal with them quite easily, but still a bit of a pain, isn't it? Right, let's end the turn and continue. I need to have a quick sip of water. I've been thoroughly enjoying this campaign so far, though. It's been great. Alright, we've got a food shortage. That's because I demolished the salt deposits in fields and stuff. Well, you might starve, but you're gonna have the lovely word of Jesus Christ. Jebus. Right. Let's drop this. So this will inspire public order. Right, that's good. Can I get any more priests, actually? No full-blown wars or anything. Oh god, the Swedes are on the move. As long as we hold Hamburg, we'll be fine. We get huge garrisons in this, huge bonuses, so we're pretty well alright. We're probably going to have a rebellion soon if we're not careful. But we might actually upgrade the court if we'll do that last. Right, recruitment-wise now. Let's get 4 more units of sergeants. Right. How about down here? We've already deployed the priest, which is fine. These guys are coming well. So is here. How's the public order going? Okay, so in Angria, it's not as good. Only a -2 here. I might actually have to move you north. We're going north, boy. It's still a -5. Just get you to sit in here for the time being. Right, let's go with those 3... Oh, we're going to need cavalry over crossbows first, if I'm being honest. So let's get that then. Alright, perfect. Down in Italy. Sunny Italy. I think it's time to get some cavalry. Oh. Why can't we get those Teutonic units? Oh, they just left. I got some of them and then they disappeared. Oh, that sucks. I wanted to try and get some of the decent cavalry. Why has it done that? I don't know. Sucks a bit. Right, let's get some of that cavalry down here in Ravenna, though, however. I want to switch Ravenna to a trade wharf. And Bologna, I guess we can keep the muster hole here. Let's just try and swap that around, ideally. Maybe upgrade this to a market town. Might help with public order somewhat. Right, in Hamburg, let's upgrade Bremen. Probably not that, actually. Let's go with the church first. Right, we can't get any more priests now, shall we? Like I said, I will try to get a battle in today's part, but at the moment, we need to fix and stabilize our empire. We need to fix up the economy before we start pushing. However, the Swedes could attack us. We do have sort of the, okay, natural causes where... Who was that? Oh, it was my mother. Oh, okay, right. Fair enough. Population surplus in Franconia. Let's expand that. It's actually not too bad down here with the religious stuff. So let's go with the muster hall. Logistics done, and then we've got some of this done. Right, down in Bologna, let's quickly swap you over to a church. Just quickly swap you over to a muster hall, then we're laughing. Okay, up in the north, it doesn't look like the Swedes have pushed, but Sigurd has a huge army there amassing on the border. Not good whatsoever. We might need these catapults before we're dealing with rebels. Minus 12 here. Yeah, that's the only problem. If we get catapults, it's going to reduce our speed quite a lot. That's what I'm worried about. Let's not worry about it. Let's just get the 2 crossbowmen. We can always get catapults later when we need a siege. It's not like we can't build siege equipment either. That's always really good. Okay, let's get some more of these guys in. And we've got some spare slots. So let's get 3 crossbowmen, and then you get some more of these guys as well. Perfecto. Right, let's sort by region once more and just double check everything. I'm half tempted to build a royal court up in Hamburg so I can upgrade the muster hall. We still don't have the tech for it just yet. Now, how's the religious conversion going? It's 8% up. Perfect. It's just a shame we have to deal with this sort of stuff. I still enjoy this. I'm enjoying the game. You might not be if you're watching it, but I enjoy the campaign map for Total War. Very enjoyable. Right. Let's move up here, see if the Swedes make their move, because they could very well do. So we've sort of made non-aggressional pacts and trade rights and commerce and peace with sort of the Eastern Bloc kingdoms, which I was not really expecting. I didn't think they'd be so hospitable to me. They actually like me quite a lot. Now, I'm not entirely sure how many turns it's been, but I should be able to squeeze some money out of some of the factions. Okay. Yes, so as you see, we're basically, the Duchy of Bavaria loves me. So they're probably going to give me, how much gold would they give me? They'll probably give me 300 gold. Rejected. Okay, so maybe not just yet. Maybe in a couple more turns, I guarantee you it will work. But if you can keep on doing that every so often, you can really boost up your economy, speed up the campaign, if you put it straight back into your economy, of course. Ah, okay. So we have Sigurd and Harthacnut with 20 units. 23 units pushing south here. Looks like the Vikings are going on a raid, huh? Typical. Okay, let's upgrade this. Paderborn looks okay. Are we still going to have a rebellion? We will, eventually, but we've got really good, let's go with you two here, then. We've got good armies sort of just holding the order. Oh, so because they're in the same region, we can't recruit. Right, down in Italy, what's up? We got no money. Essentially what it is. Right, let's end the turn and continue. We're powering through the turns. Alright. No, I don't want a non-aggression pact with you. Right, we've got some wars. The Welsh are at war with the English. And the Duchy of Brittany are at war with the English. Okay. It'd be a ripe time to attack them. Probably not from my perspective, but yeah, probably not from my position. But the English are preoccupied with a Welsh war and a Brittany war in northern France, putting obviously their English territories and their northern, what the fuck? Their northern French territory. So Flanders has a army near Trier. That's not good. They have Ghent and Boulogne. But the Swedish have crossed into my territory. We could try and answer them. But we need to deal with our public order somewhat as well. We need to keep that in mind. I can push to Frankfurt with this army. But how's the public order? -6. I think we're going to have to push to Frankfurt, because they could attack me. They could actually hit Frankfurt from Trier, which isn't good. So we'll build 4 units of early we'll build some early sergeants here. I think we're at max. Yeah, 2 crossbowmen, 4 cavalry, 3 archers, and we've got a lot of swordsmen here. Over in Magdeburg, yeah. Let's go with 2 more archers, and let's go with a couple more units. However, it's going to be winter next turn. Let's move to Bremen. Let's just hope we haven't been fucking baited here. As soon as I moved, I realized I could have been baited. We could push to here. We need half to make a fort. We could fight them on the river, but this is going to be tight. Yeah, we better off sitting in Bremen because we've got the garrison here. Because garrisons in this mod are very, very good. Check this out. Check out this fucking garrison. Awesome. Maybe we can sort of, yeah, try and get them to come to Bremen. Let's just hope we haven't left Frankfurt undefended. To be fair, Frankfurt has a really good garrison as well. Okay, we've got 1,700 steel to spend our money on. Where can I spend it? I'm sure there's somewhere we can upgrade where we haven't. We can always just swap this port here. No, we already have. What about in Hamburg? We have there as well. By the looks of it, we don't really have anywhere where we don't have enough money to upgrade. We are spending our money as well. How much are we making per turn? Still a fair bit. Let's end the turn and continue. Let's see what the Swedish and Flanders do. So they've attacked me here. Okay. I'm probably going to fight this one against them because it's our first battle of the series and I'm itching for a fight. So we have Sigurd with 3 units of spearmen. We've got 2 units of sort of pikemen. Holy shit. We've got 8 units of the Swedish axemen. We've got Swedish knights and nobles. And 2 crossbowmen and 1 longbowman. We've only got the garrison here. We've got the 4 units of spear sergeants. We have the 4 units of early sergeants. And then we've got the crossbow sergeants and imperial knights. Let's fight this one upon the battlefield. We're going to have to hug our arrow towers quite well. So the Battle of Unzbruck. Innsbruck's in, yeah, a bit south from here, but Unzbruck. Okay, so we've got I think it's the Colosseum map. So we're fighting in a good old Roman town or castle or city, however you want to say it. Now this is just with the early units for the Holy Roman Empire, so we're going to have some really cool ones a bit later. Right, okay. Let's move everyone to here. Let's meet the units. So where are they coming from? So there's half the army's coming from here. Bloody Swedes. Once we've done the deployment, we'll have a look at them. So we're going to have to defend the town square. It's going to be a little bit difficult to do this. So we can block them here, say. So there's 1, 2, 3 points. They can't hit us any further. However, in saying that, we're going to need to keep these arrow towers in. That's the problem, isn't it? Because if we can keep these arrow towers in, they're basically like machine guns. So we might have to push even further out. The other arrow tower's here. I don't know. Should I try and hold the... Because I think we had a battle in the English campaign. I actually lost one of them like this. Because we had... We didn't have enough men to cover it. But then we've got... We need to keep the arrow towers in. Maybe not all of them, but especially some of them. So I think it's sort of a lost cause, this arrow tower. And I also feel like this arrow tower is probably a lost cause. This one here, however, we can defend quite easily. So that's how... We're still going to push further to the town square. I think that's going to be better for us. There's not as many points still pushing out here. Right, so let's get everyone to go with shield wall when you can. So let's get spearmen here and swordsmen probably. We need to defend this tower here more than the lot. So pop you like here, say. Right, shield wall. Pop another unit here, shield wall. We'll leave it like that. Oh, hang on a minute. You shouldn't have done that. Right, so bit like this. Oh, that's my general unit. Oh, bugger, I can't put you there. I can't put the general in the front line. We don't want to lose him. Right, so let's sit you guys here. We can sit a unit here. I'm not going to put a barricade here because it's going to not cover the retreat. Okay, let's put a sword unit. Shield wall. You should be able to cover this, surely. It's a little bit dicky, this. For whatever reason. Maybe if I pop you into shield wall already. Right, that's going to be the hold for you. Right, we could... Yeah, it's going to hit us from behind, aren't we? So we're going to have to get the high ground on these points as well. So pop you here. From this other side, we need to block that and that. So get you to go here. We can also use cavalry as well that we have spare. I guess I can chuck this barricade here. That's going to help somewhat. But I'm probably going to have to pop you here as well. On shield wall. Right, okay, crossbows wise, I want you to go on heavy shot. Let's pop you. Probably here, say. Where's most of the attack coming? They're just spearmen. There's swordsmen here as well. Probably just get you to go... Probably here, I would say. And then we'll make the final stand in the Colosseum itself. Well, what was the Colosseum? It's sort of turned into a rubble of houses now. The Holy Roman Empire banner blowing in the wind. Glorious. Okay, we've got my spearmen to use as well. I think I'll pop you here on shield wall. Just in this zone here. I think that most of it's going to come from this side here. I want you to guys be... Yeah, I want you to give some of the morale bonus, but I don't really want you to be in the fight too much because... Let's go with loose spacing for these guys. Just a little bit up here. Oh, for God's sake. I want to have it so they're on loose, but they're not fucking annoying everyone. Right, you've lost your privilege there. Wow, it's so shit. Why is it doing that? This one's alright. It's just a pain in the ass. Right, so then we've got my 2 units of Imperial Knights. Should I try and take out the general? We probably should try and do some sort of hammer and anvil strikes. They've got cavalry over there, Swedish nobles. Swedish nobles. What's on this side here? Swedish knights. The nobles are going to beat us. We could go straight for their general though. Like push, what way can I push actually? Probably like here. Charge and swing around this way and try and go for the general probably. Right, so now that we've done with that hefty bloody wait, no, we've got one unit of spearmen left. Where can I put you? The general's here. So probably put you on spear wall here, shield wall here, I reckon. We want to sort of angle it as well a bit. We don't want to be too high up because you want to be able to be on the angle here because then that gives you the high ground advantage. Yep, like that. Perfect. So we've got 2 units of spearmen here. We've got the sword unit and then the general. We don't have any buffs really though. You're holding here. You can. I'm just sort of making sure they can't really hit us. This is going to be the weakest point here though, I think. Right, let's meet some of the units. Let's have a look at these actual spearmen in their formation and stuff. So here's the general's bodyguard. Pretty stock standard. Just the eagle here looks really cool. A lot of different coloured Holy Roman Empire banners. We've got crossbowmen here at the back. Let's have a look at some of the swordsmen. These guys look very cool. Man, these guys are really going to be put to the test. The sun is up. Looks like dusk more than dawn. Let's have a look at some of the Swedish units. Let's push over and have a look at the Swedish general firstly now though. Okay. There is Sigurd, raring to go. The lions of Sweden and stuff. Okay, more blue and gold Swedish units. Those longbowmen are going to be an absolute menace against me. Splitting out their army quite evenly. Here are the Swedish nobles. I love the tongues. On all the shields and stuff with the lions, because mostly medieval people didn't really know what a lion looked like, so they drew them with tongues and all these weird looking stuff. Apparently that's what I was told when I was in Scotland, when they were doing the banners and stuff. Because isn't like the sigil of the castle, whatever I don't know what is, Scotland is a red lion and a yellow background. Right, so let's start the battle here now, shall we? Let's swing my cavalry around. And if we can try and kill Sigurd, that'd be great. We want to try and stay away from those spearmen, though. So peel around this way as quick as you can. We might be able to get a good charge on them. We need to peel away, though. So there, Sigurd's moving this way. We need to watch out for their spearmen, because I'm pretty sure they've got a skirmisher capacity. So pop around this way. Yeah, they do. They've got ammunition here. So my archers are going to start raining fire and death upon them. If we can take out some of their archers, that'd be great as well. Right, where's this cavalry unit going? Pull around here into the forest. They might forget about me because the AI is stupid like that. If you push into the forest, they might forget. So the arrow towers are really going to be the real MVPs for this fight. But at the end of the day, we are fighting with just a garrison. Right, halt here. Our general is under attack. That's fine. What I want to do is, right, they've forgotten about my cavalry here, I'm pretty sure. No, they're going to see us. Let's just go for their archers then. Let's hit them from behind. They're throwing their cavalry a little bit higher up here. We're about to have an engagement. Crossbowmen. Actually, I want to get you guys to fire into like that. You can fire into this. How's this cavalry charge going? We're gonna absolutely run down their longbowmen here. if you're quick enough. Any other cavalry units responding? It looks like there is there. But come on, for the Holy Roman Empire! For the Emperor! That's a good charge. That's a solid charge in against the Holy Roman. Against the Swedish, sorry. We are the Romans. Right, so we've knocked out 70 in the first initial charge. That's insane. Let's get the next unit to push up against the crossbowmen. Hammer and anvil strikes are going to be the key of this fight. And if we can take out their skirmishers, we'll be laughing. Right, how are we doing here? They're sending in their general. Why? We haven't got any buffs to sort of help. No one's pushing to here. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to move my swordsman out of shield wall and get you to go to here. Peel around to this other side. If you're not hitting me there, I'm not going to bother with you. Right, let's go with you here. Jesus, why are those swordsmen buckling? Oh, they're axemen. So they're very weak. Okay. Hit them from behind then. Get a decent cavalry charge in. For the Emperor. We might not be Roman. And we're sure as shit not holy. But let's show them what we're made of. Alright, they're broken. I don't know why they were so... shit. What should I do here? They're buckling. I'm going to have to keep the general here. I was thinking maybe I could, get out of here. Yeah, how many have we killed? We're nearly on par with them. We've killed 1,000. Okay, let's keep on going. Keep on hitting them in here. I was going to say I'm going to move my general around to help, but I need to keep them here to keep whatever's happening here, the morale boost, I think it is. Right, let's hit the general from behind. If we can kill Sigurd, snake in the eye. I've been enjoying Vikings this season. I love Vikings. Even though some of the episodes are a little bit, I don't know. It's sort of like this, the pacing of it, some of it, which I do understand as a criticism. It's very much like Westworld in the pacing, somewhat, not as much. I really do. I watch Westworld. I really do like it. It's a good show. Not as good as Game of Thrones or whatever, but yeah, that had really odd pacing as well. But it's still a very, very good show. I do recommend watching Westworld and Vikings. But what I'm going on about Vikings for is the fact that I love the... like, I find it fascinating, just sort of the everyday life of the Viking stuff, which some people probably would find boring. I just find it fascinating. Right, we got a sword unit here that we're not using. Hit that. We've buckled this western side somehow. Hit the general here from behind. Yeah, Westworld is like... I really did like it, but the pacing just sort of was annoying. Like, they go for an hour each. The first and second episode of every TV show I start watching, or every show, I excuse, because obviously it's the pilot. They're trying to pitch it to the TV networks, and they're trying to start things off. Try and get the juices flowing, but... yeah, nothing really happened. Like, nothing kicked off until, like, the 6th episode, and they've gone for, like, an hour each. That was my only criticism of Westworld. I really liked it otherwise. Right, we're gonna have to come out... what are we fighting here? Medium crossbowmen. They're bloody good. Yeah. And then pretty much everything after that was just sort of smooth sailings. But then, like, you spent 6 hours. I'm pretty sure I read that they did have writing problems, that they did halt production for like 6 months. We've killed the enemy general. We're doing well in this fight against the Swedes, which surprises me. I thought they would have had a lot more in their favour. Right, now let's move my spearman over here. The enemy general is dead. We have killed Sigurd, snake in the eye. It's obviously not him, but most likely, more than likely related. Right, let's push out of our formations and try and kill them. Did they even take out my... yeah, they took out one arrow. Yeah, they took out the arrow towers. I was just trying to see. Right, let's try and run down as many of them as possible now then. Crossbowmen. Time to get some target practice, lads. A massacre here. Turning into a bit of a funnel. Get some shots there at him. Was that like a running crossbow shot? Victory. We have victory against the Swedes. Was this a full stack? I think it was. That's insane if it was. Let's start speeding things up a little bit. Let's try and run down as many of them as possible. As if that worked. Holy shit. The arrow towers were the real MVP, and then killing the general basically buckled them instantly. And we're fighting with just a garrison as well. A good fight. A good solid fight against the Swedes, which we're probably going to be seeing a lot of in this series. Because they're our sort of closest enemy at the moment. They did outnumber us. But I'll be interested to see how much like my actual arrow towers did, because, man, they are like machine guns. Always bang on about them. But I think that was the right decision to make. Pulling a little bit further up and holding just that one arrow tower than the others. And that cavalry worked really well. After we picked off 2-3 units around the back, they didn't really have skirmisher support. There's enemy Swedish knights here. Turn around and get a volley off them, my friends. Oh my god. It's turning into like a bit of an Osgiliath shot. Oh my god! Poor horsies! That one copped one in the snout, one in the heart, one in the butt. Oh, poor horses. We hit them so hard we caught the tree on fire. Right, let's speed things up now. That was insane. I feel bad because I'm obviously recording a Hearts of Iron 4 Swedish series, so I feel bad. Oh god, spearmen are about to fall into the trap here as well. Yeah, why are we lighting them on fire? We're only using bolts. Oh, it's because... it's not me, it's the arrow tower. I'm an idiot. But we're getting my crossbowmen to get target practice. There's not really a point in... Well, it doesn't really matter about the chevrons in this fight because we are fighting with a garrison, but we do want to try and kill as many Swedes as possible. Regardless of the retainers and... what are they called? Chevrons. They change it every bloody Total War. Retainers. Wasn't it retinues at some point? I'm thinking of the abilities. Yeah, chevrons. It is. Right, we've got a unit over here. The crossbowmen were having their fun, but now cavalry's coming in to hold it. We're about to smack them from all sides. Poor bastards. They're about to get sandwiched here by Imperial cavalry. Oh my god, what? Where was that awesome helmet I just saw? Got that like... I don't know where the hell it was. He had some like crazy Germanic bull helmet. Like the Teutonic style one. I don't know where you were, sir, but you had an awesome helmet. We're about to slice this motherfucker down, though. He's about to cop one straight in the head. Oh no, you're pissed off. You've, yeah, lived another day. I think, yeah. I didn't even notice they had that really cool helms in this. Just sort of stock standard cavalry, you know. I'm gonna... Oh, there he is. There's one. Oh my god, check out this guy. He's in the bush now, but... There you are. Oh my god. This guy's a fucking badass. So that's a bit of a taste and a bit of a tease as to what you're going to get for the later tier units in this Holy Roman Empire campaign. That's very cool. Right, let's start speeding up a bit. We're still running them down. I guess we could... No, I don't... Fuck. I guess I could, like, let my, archers shoot in. Because it doesn't really matter, because these guys are just garrison. Okay, only a couple more left. They're done. How are we doing with the cavalry over here? 4 left. Let's not worry about them. Heroic victory. Yeah, I don't... Holy shit, I'm not surprised. Charles deployed 2,560, lost 236 against Sigurd. And we have smashed a full stack of Swedes. They deployed 4,408, lost 3,566, 842 remaining. We captured 640 of them. We lost hardly any. Now, what did most of the killing? 14, 20... Yeah, none of... 100... Okay, right. 185. 40, 50... Yeah, 160... Like, not that much. Seeing as they lost 3,000. It was our crossbowmen. Holy crap. And our cavalry. Because I was like, okay, they lost 3,500, alright? That doesn't really add up with our infantry. Our crossbowmen killed 500 each, and then our cavalry captured and killed 700. You can't really add the captured here that much, because we did run down a lot of them, but holy shit. That's insane. We knocked out Sigurds, you know, we smashed 2 units of spearmen, pikemen, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units of axemen here. The longbowmen were neutralized, along with their crossbowmen and cavalry. Let's kill the captives. Man, we're off to a flying start. Now, Charlemagne, if he wants to, can push an army down from Bremen and push in. Now, I'm still not interested in non-aggressional pact. We've killed Sigurd. I don't know who Sigurd was exactly. Sigfred is the faction leader. Okay, let's brave the snow. Let's push Charlemagne into here and let's kill Sigfred. Because I'm positive he can't move. Or he can. I'm quite happy to knock out the attrition if we can destroy a full stack of Swedes. Enjoy that straight through the chest. He has been destroyed. Now let's push south to get that replenishment back. Oh, perfect. We have just annihilated the Swedes there. I feel bad. Right, what's going on in Ravenna? Nothing overly much. Did they take Trier back? Yeah, they did. They knocked out the Flanders. So we've got a full stack here. Right, what's going on here now? We can't upgrade that yet. Let's do that. How's our religious conversion going? 33%. We're laughing. Good. It's great to see. Right, you've gone up in stats, priesty. Right, what do we got here? We can go with tax rate. We can go with... I probably should have used my agents a lot more in the English campaign. I didn't even really think about it. So we can get additional tax rate plus 6% tax rate. That's not bad. We've got spread religion actions. Let's go with that. What's this sort of stuff? Inspire populace, public order, tax. Encourages dissent minus. Yeah, let's go with the public order and then go with the taxes next. Has my one up here done as well? Yeah, perfect. You popped as well. Alrighty. How are we sort of doing money-wise now? I'm going to have to repair it. Because they did hurt the city a bit. Right, we have 1,500 roughly in the bank. We have 5,400 per turn. We've just smashed a full stack of the Swedes. We're probably going to be able to push straight into Sweden itself. There was another full stack, but it was heading south somewhere. So, unfortunately, guys, I'm going to have to end the video here. So, thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Check out my social media links, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all in the description below. Check out my Patreon and my Steam group if you haven't already. If you guys want to get yourself some cheap and reliable games, check out my G2A affiliation link in the description below. Maybe you can pick up Total War Attila for a decent price. In the next episode, we're going to be continuing to fight against the Swedes. We could go to war with these Eastern Bloc countries, Lithuania, Poland, Hungary, and Serbia, but they actually quite like me, which is interesting. I wonder if we can squeeze some money out of these guys. Just real quick. No, okay. Right, we can push into the Italian peninsula. Yeah, let me know in the comments where you'd like me to expand. Into France, we could potentially as well, but my brother likes me. Kingdom of England as well, maybe taking out the Kingdom of Castile and Leon, the Spanish, maybe do a crusade against the Islamic states. Who knows? There's a lot of potential for this Holy Roman Empire campaign. Once we start upgrading some of these units, we'll get some better infantry. That's what I really want. But at the moment, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 full stacks, which is very good, and we can support them as well. So we'll have a lot of decent fights, I think. So, thanks for watching. Make sure to take care of yourselves and stay tuned for more videos on my channel. If this video can hit 400 likes within 24 hours, I will do a double upload here today and release the second episode instantly. If not, you just have to wait a little bit longer. But thanks, guys. My name has been Simpzy. Take care. Goodbye. Really close cinematic shots here, pushing through the bridge. Oh, look at... That was probably the shot of the video there.